Thank you, Cheryl. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Even after 20 years, you can get nervous. And the reason that I'm nervous is because I'm not sure what I'm going to say. I have practiced this. It's the first time. And I did this in '07, and I practiced the speech 50 times, at least. I'm excited because you guys helped me with my speech here. My goal is to aspire to inspire before you expire. We're missing one there. So let's get right into it. By the way, if you don't have enough time to talk to me, chuck@chuckdodge.com. Send me your comments. Words conjure up meanings. I'm going to say some words today that you might go, why did he say it that way? You know, when you get into doing a speech, if it's religion, is it politics, people get turned off. So I want your perception of it. The speech I give 4 weeks from now will not be the one I'm giving today. It'll be so much better. I'm going to be in Saginaw tomorrow night to deliver this. Again, it's going to be a life-changing speech. It's already changed my life. I want it to be that for all of you. So let's get rolling on this. The hereafter. We're all about the hereafter. We think about it. What's out there? This afterlife. But I'm going to take a different twist on it today. On the hereafter. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and if there's any guests in the room other than me. So here's the question. Just exactly, what are we hereafter? What are we here after? We all want things, but just exactly what are they? So I went to the Bible for a couple of stories that really set it up. In the Old Testament, Cain's out going for a walk with his brother Abel and decides to kill him. And God says, "Where's your brother?" And he says, "I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper?" The answer to that is yes. And I'll back it up with a song from the 60s. He ain't heavy, he's my brother by the Hollies. My brother, his welfare is my concern. The burdens do not encumber me from my brother. Turn that sadness into gladness. The other story is in the New Testament. When Jesus, he's 12 years old, he's in the temple, talking and listening, as the verse says. Parents are looking for him and they find him. And they, "Oh, where have you been?" He says, "I'm about my Father's business." Now, you can interpret that whatever way you'd like to. I see that as God. I see that as higher consciousness. I see it as purpose. I see it as, why are you here? What are we here after? It's a lifetime of searching, if you will. Think about the 3 L's. Learning, living, or loving second, and then living. So when we're born, consciously we're not aware of too much. We just know that we're going to get our parents' attention or somebody's attention. They're going to go, "Ooh, look at the little baby. How cute." And then, I don't know, someplace along the line we become uncute, but we're the same person. But anyway, we eat, we pee, we poop, and we do all those things. Then we go to school, we learn some things from our parents, other folks, and then we go through the system. We got all this learning. And I'm hoping that you'll find yourself to be a lifelong learner in that. But the love, I think the love is the big deal here. Love. When you see a world without love and what's going on, it's like, whoa, what's going on? There's a lot of animosity. And I will mention what's going on in politics today. The love. Where is the love, okay? Love your brother. The love. And then, if you've done the learning, and you've got all your experiences and your setbacks, as Willie Jolly says, a setback is a setup for a comeback. Always remember that. If things aren't going well, it'll turn, but you've got to turn your mind to it. If you've learned and you've loved, your living is going to be a little bit better, maybe a little more effective. We've got to learn some of these things. We've got to unlearn a whole bunch of stuff too. There was a speaker in the 80s, PBS special guy, Leo Buscaglia. If you've not read anything by Leo or heard anything by Leo, please do. He wrote love, he wrote living, loving, and learning, loving each other. He taught people really how to love. And he was a hugger. So there's what we have. We have learning, loving, and living. And we can learn this in many different places. Do you know that if you see a flock of geese, the reason that they fly in a V formation because they can fly 71% more efficiently. Working together, the teamwork. Really taking care of each other. Now that stretches my brother's keeper. But if a goose gets shot down, two fall down with it to stay with it until it dies or until it can fly again to get back into formation. Am I my brother's keeper? Absolutely. Being about our Father's business, for sure. Purpose. Sometimes it takes a while to get there. I'm 68, and I can hardly wait for the next 30 to 35 years. I can hardly wait to see what's going to unfold. The better it gets, the better it gets. But what are we here after? Get connected to Source, however you see that to be. Because I'm convinced that part of the reason that we're here, and this may sound strange, but it's got to go down, is to feel good. If you aren't feeling good, you're not connected to God. You're just not. You're paying attention to something else, some other thoughts creating those feelings. There's a book by Bill O'Reilly. It's called Who's Looking Out for You? And I ask you, who's looking out for you?